We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the 66ers and the Bees. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Robert is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Striding in, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. First offering on its way. Nicholas Castellanos is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Two and one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Robert is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Bees, the catcher,
Now here's the pitch.
Biggio.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Standing in, Mickey Mantle. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box, Gary Sheffield.
The third baseman
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away. Striding into the box, Jason Giambi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Kluber gets the sign. Here it comes. Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him. So striding forward now. Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt.
Alvarez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. That first two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Alvarez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Luis Robert, and set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. First offering on its way. Hit to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. At the plate now, Ketel Marte, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. A throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Standing in now, Roy Oswalt. And squaring around his Oswalt as he gets this one down. And they put the tag on him going to first, but both runners move up on the play. Into the box, Craig Biggio. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Salvador Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And Oswalt goes to the fastball here again as he gets ahead 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up. Swung on and belted to left by Perez. This one's deep. Gone! Into the box now, Corey Kluber. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
3-1 to him now. In there, and it's full 3-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Gwynn is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. Still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and chopped to first. The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. High in the air out to center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The center fielder, Mickey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now batting, Jason Giambi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Kluber's ready, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and one the count now. Now here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. In now, Yordan Alvarez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's Oswalt back to work now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The center fielder.
And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So one away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him. Stepping up to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning. And now Tony Gwynn. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Line towards center field. Stanton is right there. 1 down. So striding in, Vitel Marte. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up steps Salvador Perez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Marte backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher. Corey Kluber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. For Oswalt tonight, 70 pitches thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Count is 1-2 now. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Mantle is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Riding in once again, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off. As we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Roy Oswalt. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Now that's popped up. Jambi in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. In the air to straightaway center field. Mantle's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. He went deep last time up.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he misses again, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lifted the other way to left center. Robert will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Hot shot to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Stepping in, Mickey Mantle. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now at the plate, Jason Giambi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up on to first, and can you believe it? So here now's the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball to begin the at-bat as Oswalt gets ahead with strike 1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
To 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled off.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Offered at that break of the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Digging in, Luis Robert. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Down and away, ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Ready once again. And Tony Gwynn, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Roberto Alomar is on deck. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming in the pink hit.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Craig Biggio. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. At the plate, Mickey Mantle. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting, third baseman, Gary Sheffield.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Stanton. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. Around second, he's on his way to third. In now, Jason Giambi. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire. Nick Castellanos now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Fouled away. Alvarez is off at first with 2 away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Luis Robert. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Dennis Eckersley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Dennis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Eckersley is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in to try it again. Ketel Marte. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Standing in, Roberto Alomar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt here. Comes set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is all set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Called strike, and that'll run it full. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Settling in now, Salvador Perez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
Curtis Granderson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Josh Donaldson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Giambi will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. No balls and one strike. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Adalberto Mondesi is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Wagner, originally from the state of Virginia, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Ready with the 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Demons and the 66ers. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away. Now at the plate, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Springer brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
This one skied out toward right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Striding in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Adalberto.
Here's the pitch.
Mondesi.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.